Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing this super glam, fun rainbow look. It's super funky. I did use quite a few shades and different palettes for this look, so I used the Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette, the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions, and the Sephora Editorial Pro palette. I already went ahead and primed my eyes and moisturized my face, and now I'm just kind of outlining how I want this cut crease type of look to go and where I want all the shape of it to lay, basically. So I wanted to do like a smoky eye, but have that rainbow effect on the lid. After I have the shape down that I want, I'm taking my Kat Von D Basketcase liner and I'm just kind of smudging this along the upper line there. You don't need to do it perfect, but we're going above, so we're smoking it above that line. And I'm just taking the black shade from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette and I am packing that on top of the liner first, and then I'm just lightly smudging it up. I'm then really smoking it out. I'm going up towards my brow. I am taking this up pretty high. This is a pretty dramatic look, so don't be too scared about going too crazy with it. I'm also mixing the shade Suede from the Rose Gold palette and mixing that with the black while I'm smoking it out. I'm then doing the same to the bottom part of this cat eye-ish shape, and I'm smoking it out, doing the same exact thing we did for the top there. Taking my NARS Soft Matte Concealer, I'm really cutting out this lid to make sure everything's nice and clean and that the lines are cleaned up. That's why I did the black first, so I can just really kind of clean everything up and not worry about the black falling onto the colors, anything like that. Then I'm starting the rainbow process. I'm taking my Star Crushed Minerals eyeshadow. This is in... I'm so bad. I have the worst memory. I'll have it at the bottom of the screen. Y'all already know. Then I'm taking the orange shade from the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions, putting that on the red, and then starting the orange. This orange is from the Sephora Pro palette. So I'm basically doing the bold color, an in-between color, and then going to the bold color, doing an in-between color, going to the bold color, so it's a nice transition shade. So then after I did that orange, I took the yellow from the Huda palette, and then I went on with the Pastel Goth palette yellow. Right now, that's what I'm doing. And then for the green, I took this mint green, kind of lime green color from the Sephora Pro palette, blended it in with the yellow, went back in with the Pastel Goth palette. I'm using the green shade there. And then I went back in with the yellow to make sure everything's blending seamlessly. So it's just kind of a back and forth thing with doing the transition of these shades. Then I went in with a very light blue color and then went in with the Pastel Goth blue shade and went back in with green again. I hope that made sense. I know that's weird, but I keep going back and forth with the colors and making sure everything's just blending in seamlessly is really all it is. For primer, I'm using my Origins Pore Primer. And then I'm lining my lower lash line with my Basketcase liner. And I'm going to start smoking this out with this purple shade from the Electric Obsessions palette from Huda. And then I go back in with that black shade called Black Truffle from the Rose Gold palette, and I really start smoking that out and making sure that it's connected to the outer part of that smoky black stuff we got going on. My lips felt a little dry, so I'm putting some lip balm on them, and then for my foundation today, I'm taking my Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation in Angel Food, and I am applying this all over my face. Whoo, get ready for it, because it's a full coverage, girl. Oh my goodness. But I love this foundation. It's so pretty. I love applying it with a beauty blender. That's my absolute favorite way to do it. Then I'm using my NARS Soft Matte Concealer and applying that underneath of my eyes, on my chin, and on my forehead, and on my nose, and I'm blending it out with my beauty blender. I use the shade Vanilla. And after you blend all of that out, make sure you set it with some powder. I used my Nye Neutral Set Powder like I usually do. Then we're moving back on to the eyes. I am using this glitter from Una Glitter. I believe that's what it's called. So pretty. It has a gel in it, so it just sticks right where you put it. You don't need to put any glitter glue down. And it has like little stars and circles and different shapes in it. So I just used that for my inner corner highlight today. And then I'm taking my Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit in the shade Purple Horseshoe. It's the super intense purple shade, and I am misting it with my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix on my brush and using that as part of my brow bone highlight. And then for liner, I'm using my Sex Kitten liner from Tarte Cosmetics, and it's so cute because it has a little kitty top. And I'm just doing a really intense, pretty intense cat eye with this, and I'm connecting it with the black shadow there, so we're gonna make a nice little line. I'm still getting used to filming my eyes, guys. I'm really trying to figure this out, so I'm sorry that it gets cut off a little bit, but I just do a normal cat eye, and then I go in where we created that line where it separates from the rainbow to the black, and I do a little line there and connect it with my cat eye. And then I just kind of add some more black there to blend everything in. Ooh, yeah. Using my Troublemaker mascara from Urban Decay, I'm just putting some mascara on my lashes before I do falsies. And for falsies today, I'm using my Sephora Hypnotize lashes. They're super dramatic. I love these lashes, and they're only $10 at Sephora, so that's a pretty good deal, I'd say. Moving back onto my face, I'm using my Shade and Light Contour Palette from Kat Von D. I'm contouring my cheekbones pretty heavily, and my jawline, and my forehead. And I'm also contouring my nose quite a bit. I always do this. And after I kind of create that shape that I want, I just blend it out with my finger and then take my beauty blender and just kind of dab it out so it's not super, super harsh lines. Today I'm also contouring below my bottom lip just a little bit to make my lips appear a bit more large than they are. And then for blush, I'm taking my Tarte Insightful Blush and I'm applying this right on the apples of my cheek and blending it up with my contour. I'm also adding this glitter from Too Faced. It's called Snow Fairy. I got it wet with my Mist and Fix, and I put it on the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, and on my Cupid's bow, and on top of my brow highlight to really blind y'all like crazy. Then today I'm using my Fenty Beauty Mattemoiselle lipstick. This is in the shade One of the Boys. It matches my hair pretty dang perfect, if I do say so myself. And then I'm taking my Art-Ki-Tekt Lip Sculptor from LASplash Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Mosaic. It's a kind of magenta purpley type of shade. You can use my code Voodoo Barbie Doll too when checking out with LASplash Cosmetics because it saves you 25% off your whole order. And I don't know, when they have sales going on, I don't believe the code works. So if it doesn't work, it's probably because they have some sales going on. Just an FYI. And then I'm applying my Mattemoiselle lipstick right on top of that. I think it's such a pretty transition from like lavender to a hot magenta color. And then I'm just taking that lip liner again and kind of fixing up the lines and blending everything in together so it's kind of an ombre effect. But that's it for this look, guys. That's the end of this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this. I did a little questionnaire on my YouTube the other day and asked what you guys wanted to see more of, and Glam was kind of winning a little bit. I do have some body paints coming up, so those will be posted soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you on my next video.